Pro Group Management. Workers' comp that works for you.
This is 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review-Journal.
Good evening, I'm James Schaefer. Thanks for joining us on 7 at 7. In top story sponsored by Nevada Hand Silver Sky Assisted Living Community. Learn more at nevadahand.org. Governor Joe Lombardo signed one of the most significant water conservation bills in years into law, giving the Southern Nevada Water Authority far more power to restrict water usage in the Las Vegas Valley if things take a turn for the worst along the way. Review Journal's Renee Summerhour has more on what else the governor did.
That's right. He also vetoed several environmental bills, including proposals that sought to limit forever chemicals and require heat mitigation planning in Nevada's two major urban cores of Las Vegas and Reno. Now back to water usage. Assembly Bill 220 gives the Southern Nevada Water Authority the power to restrict single-family residential homes in the Las Vegas Valley to as little as 0.5 acre-feet of water per year, or about 163,000 gallons. Lombardo said in a statement that the law, quote, builds our efforts to protect sustainable growth on the county and state levels.
Southern Nevada Water Authority General Manager John Ensminger pointed to the fact that while Southern Nevada has grown by almost 800,000 people over the last 20 years, the overall amount of water that we consume from the Colorado River has actually gone down in that same time period.
For more on what didn't make it and how it could affect Clark County, log on to lvrj.com/2023 legislature.
A North Las Vegas man with an ongoing reckless driving case was arrested after driving more than 90 miles per hour in a 45-mile-per-hour zone. According to police, 22-year-old Jorge Funes was arrested on June 7th after police observed him participating in street races. Funes faces charges of felony evading, disregard for public safety, and reckless driving. An attack in May on a man in his garage is now being treated as a hate crime. The victim's family saying that the suspect, 44-year-old Christian Lentz, attacked the 75-year-old victim in his garage, which was allegedly sparked by the victim's family speaking Tagalog. The suspect in the attack allegedly threatening the family and saying that he would put the victim on a ventilator. According to a police report, law enforcement arrested Lentz the next day outside of his home. On Sunday, Lentz told the Review Journal he is not a hate crime person and that he cannot pick a person up. A trade agreement between a contractors association and a labor union could open the door for more minorities to get onto high-priced union projects. The Nevada chapter of the National Association of Minority Contractors and the Labor's International Union of North America and Local 872 agreed to a 4-year labor contract on June 19th that allows minority contractors to bid on projects. Now, without those agreements, there could potentially be a labor strike, which could affect large-scale projects in the plans this year in Southern Nevada. In your weather, sponsored by Star Nursery, your garden's partner for every bloomin' thing. Sunny conditions today with mostly clear skies for our evening, highs in the high 90s and lows in the low 70s. Gusts tonight reaching around 15 miles per hour, not as windy as it was in some parts of the valley this afternoon. Looking ahead to the rest of your week, clear skies for the most part, highs in the 90s with a chance of getting into triple digits later in our week. Lows in the 70s. Keep an eye on Friday where that heat is going to get serious as we head into our weekend. In your business news, sponsored by Bank of Nevada, Bank on Accountability. Utah officials are set to look at what it would take to again link their state with Las Vegas via passenger rail and under a familiar name. The Las Vegas to Salt Lake City portion of the Utah's planned multifaceted rail study is dubbed Desert Wind Corridor, the same name as Amtrak's former rail line. The Utah Department of Transportation applied for a $500,000 federal grant that would be used to determine the viability of the proposed project. If you build it, they will come. That's the plan according to Oakview Group, which will wrap up its paperwork with Clark County by the end of the year and break ground in 2024. The $10 billion casino resort at Las Vegas Boulevard and Blue Diamond Road would be the most expensive development ever built in Las Vegas. Incorporated into that, the 2,000-room resort would be also a 20,000-seat NBA-ready arena.
Sports brought to you by Station Casinos STN Sports. Download the app today.
The 2023 NHL awards are tonight in Nashville. The Golden Knights, we can already say, are not winners. They were not finalists for any of the major awards at this year's show. Even Coach Bruce Cassidy was not one of the 3 finalists for Coach of the Year. It goes to show you, though, this night's Stanley Cup championship was really a team effort. It was not just 1 or 2 stars leading the way. It took everyone for the Golden Knights to reach the top of the NHL mountaintop, but they're not picking up any additional hardware.
In Health, sponsored by Boulder City Hospital, we're here for you when you need us. Managing risk factors for heart disease is a disproportionate problem for those in the African American community. To address the burden of cardiovascular disease, the Southern Nevada Health District and community partners involved in the Health District's Barbershop Health Outreach Project will host a shop talk on June 29th from 5 to 8 p.m. at 5 Star Barbershop on Ann Road.
Sports betting brought to you by Las Vegas Paiute Tribal Smoke and Cigar Shop. 2 months before the college football season kicks off, USC quarterback Caleb Williams is the clear favorite to win the Heisman Trophy at plus 550 at William Hill Sportsbook. All of the leading contenders are quarterbacks, with LSU's Jaden Daniels and Texas's Quinn Ewers next on the list at 10-1.
In your entertainment news, sponsored by Arizona Charlie's, has live entertainment every weekend at both locations. Go to ArizonaCharlies.com to see who's playing. The Academy Award-winning song from the movie Titanic, My Heart Will Go On, has been shelved temporarily at the Venetian Grand Canal Shops after a decision Friday when a visitor complained about the song and the similarity to the recent Ocean Gate submersible tragedy. An agency spokesperson said the song will be back once a time has been determined. And 4th of July is right around the corner, and that means it's time to pre-plan where you can go to watch the fireworks show and celebrate the morning of. Bicentennial Park in Boulder City will have a pancake breakfast starting at 7 a.m. Cashman Field will have a Las Vegas Lights game starting at 6 p.m. And Green Valley Resort will have doors open at 9 p.m. for the resort's backyard viewing party. For the whole list, go to reviewjournal.com/local. Thank you for watching 7 at 7. If you have a Roku device, just search Review Journal to download our channel. Watch Las Vegas breaking news streaming live on your OTT device. We'll see you tomorrow for more 7 at 7.
Review Journal Studio, sponsored by Adam Kuttner. Get the maximum settlement as quickly as possible. This 7 at 7 update, sponsored by Pro Group Management. You're watching 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review Journal.